All right. Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT, and if you're a Chelsea fan, smash that subscribe button. Now, I'm expecting a few deliveries today, so but I'm hoping to God I'm not interrupted by those. I got the last week's or the Payork lineup completely wrong, with Adoy starting, the likes of Fabregas, and a bunch of others, and I was just so rattled about Tottenham that I just didn't really pay too much attention, made mistakes, and got the lineup completely wrong. Not by one or two players, but by near enough the whole squad. So, I think we're going to be sticking to the core plan this week, especially it's against Fulham. It is a derby, a local derby. Jorginho, Kante, William, Moses hasn't started. Fabregas might be on the bench. Pedro. Now there is this thing about Giroud or Moretta starting. Giroud scoring 2 goals, possibly getting a hat trick, but he didn't. He got taken off for Moretta for whatever reason, and Moretta scored. But I got a feeling that Sarri is going to be going on with Moretta anyway, just because of the way he is. So I'm going to leave this lineup exactly the way it is, to be honest with you guys, and see what conspires. So yeah. Sherrill is at Fulham, the former Chelsea player. He went from Germany to England to Chelsea, then back to Germany, and now he's at at Fulham. So I'm sure he'll be playing today as well. Couple of things on Chelsea. I hear a few things actually. Apparently, former Chelsea manager Vialli had cancer, which I did not know. Unbelievable. Maybe he didn't make it public, and has been fighting cancer and is winning it, or is beating it. I don't know. I think that it was good news, basically. But yeah, I'm shocked to find that out. He's only young, about 50 years old. Wow, we're sitting third in the table. Not too far off Manchester City, but we've got to keep winning our games, of course. Wow, look at that. Fulham 20th. I fully expect to win this game. Yeah, and Cahill apparently will be sold in January, I hear, also. Which I don't really care, to be honest with you, if he goes, because we've got Zuma coming back. We've got Ampadu as well, who can slot into the back four, along with Christensen, so you know what I mean. It doesn't really concern me too much. He's been a good servant, Cahill, but he'd be good playing full-time football elsewhere in a smaller club, where he'll get that. He'll see out his days. I think he might leave in January. Chelsea make it easy for him to leave. So in Kepa, we've got in goal Aspilicueta, Rudiger, David Luiz, and Alonso takes his position back from Emerson. Emerson didn't play too badly in the previous game against Payork. Jorginho, Kovacevic retains his spot. Moretta and Hazard on the left. Also, Fabregas is out of contract. That's kind of worrying. I think we should tie him up. Rico's in goal. Fauzi Mensah is a right back for Manchester United on loan. Seri is a player they got from a French side. He was highly rated. He's a defensive defender, actually. And they put him in the midfield, so maybe he can play there as well. There's more of a physical presence. Sorry guys, I have to do this. It's so stupid. And there we go, kicking it off. So hopefully Chelsea start bright. Very positive after that Tottenham game in the league. Brett holding up play, loses out. Seri now with the interception. Fulham have been scoring goals as well as conceding, though. We won't lie about that. They scored 3 goals a few games ago, and but they conceded 2 or 3 as well. So Kante, McDonald, Mensah now. Cheryl. Whichever way you want to pronounce his name. Over the top, route 1. Oh, and Keppel with the punch. Fulham not mucking around, they're going for it. They're no mugs. Haven't seen Fulham play in quite a while. They did come up from the Championship. Their squad has changed definitely a lot from last time I really saw them there. I saw their players. I think Scott Parker was playing there at one point, and Davis. Moretta now getting the cross in. Hazard with a strike. Oh, it was an overhead kick. Not a bad attempt. Ambitious. Look at that. Difficult angle. I'm not going to fault a player's creativity. He tried something, it didn't work. But yeah, I hope they tie Fabregas down to another 1 or 2 year deal. I can't imagine Fabregas leaving Chelsea. It doesn't make sense. He's too good for a player to leave, even though he's like 31, 32. It doesn't matter. You know, he doesn't have to have good pace anyway. His positional play is pretty good, and his passing ability is pinpoint all across the pitch. It's just brilliant. It's invaluable to have that. He's world class still even today, so you don't get that a lot. It's hard to come by. You pay millions. William with a cross in, and it's blocked off by Mensah, I believe. Chelsea still in possession now. William coming forward, or William, sorry. Tries to cut inside, and there's a block off once more. I think that was Sarri. I couldn't see his name. Kovakovic. Moretta hands it over to Alonso. What's he going to do with it? Kovakovic now in the box. They can't touch him. Chelsea's holding that possession like they have in previous games. Jorginho coming forward. Slots it through to Moretta. Loses out once more. Now Fulham trying to hit them on the break. William regains possession. Chelsea looking very comfortable on the ball. Long periods of possession. Typical Sarri football. And even then it falls right back to Chelsea. They're in space. Lots of time and space on the ball. Kante. To William now. Jorginho. It's just a matter of when. Not if, but when for Chelsea. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. Aspilicueta with the throw on. Jorginho. Hazard with a turn and a great save from Rico. Good left hand to it. You knew it was going to come. A shot out of nowhere. Great amount of power on it. Maybe too close to the keeper. William. Chelsea just like in cruise control, it would seem. And Fulham trying to play catch up. Trying to break up the play. Slow Chelsea down. Will they be able to keep this pace up forever? Well, don't know about that. McDonald. Well, I'm not saying their names too much because I don't know all the players. Carney, I believe that is. Mensah. Mitrovic or whatever is from Newcastle, I believe. They bought him. I don't know how much they paid for him. But yeah, I thought he was kind of popular at Newcastle. Maybe at first he was, I don't know. Hazard now. Jorginho. It's all Chelsea at this point. We've got quite a few derby games, or we're going to have. So we've got this one, we've had the Tottenham one, and I think the next game is Arsenal. I think. I can't remember. I'm not too sure who we got next. Oh, it's a header! Out of nothing. It was a crappy corner. I don't expect to get much from corners. All of a sudden, it's Moretta who pops up and puts one away. 1-0 to Chelsea. 28 minutes gone. I was talking in the middle of that. I won't even lie. Near post. It'd be very disappointing to have been beaten there. Look at that. Ah. Oh, they're giving it to Marchand like it was an own goal. Wow, he'd be so pissed off at that. So I suppose Moretta headed it, or maybe went up with somebody else and he clipped it. Chelsea's still on the attack. They won't care. Has it been brought down? Was it on the outside? Odu, or whatever his name is. He's been given a yellow card. I think it was an attempt at the ball, but he got none of it, and all of the man. Therefore, yeah, it is a yellow card. It's a free kick to Chelsea. Clips it in near post, and who the hell was that? He cleared it either way. Corner to Chelsea. This time it's taken. It's another header. A great save from Rico. I don't know who went up for that, but it was a good header and a good save from Rico. Chelsea not letting up the pressure. Really going for this game, it would seem. Very physical. In my previous video of Payork Simulation, I was just ranting about Tottenham, so this one ain't so much of a raunchy video. Seri now. Secondson. It's gone nowhere. Chelsea back in possession once more. Moretta now to Hazard. It's just playing a 1-2 between the two of them. Little triangles. What a strike! Oh, what a brilliant goal. Brilliant build-up play from Chelsea. Hazard and Moretta. How many passes were there between the two of them to make that happen? About 7? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 5 passes in the build-up. And a great strike from distance. Goalkeeper probably didn't know where the ball was coming from. And when it was going to be hit hard and low. He was in a decent position, but he just didn't get to it. Brilliant goal from Chelsea. Good build-up play. And a great strike from Hazard. 38 minutes gone, 2-0 up. If a delivery does come at this point, guys, because like I said, I'm expecting a delivery, I will just stop. I will pause it, stop recording, and then continue on. But hopefully we'll make it through the second half. I can complete this video. Secondson now with the cross. Kepa, has only had to do one save before that, so now again about 40 minutes. The first half has been easy for him. Headed on by Moretta. Still manages to win it back. Kante back to Moretta now, running into Mensah, who's trying to hold off 2 or 3 players, and Fulham in the end just clear it up top, trying to relieve the pressure on the back 4, and there's been so much of it. Brilliant little footwork, but he loses out. Fulham back in possession. Seri clipping it over the top. Route 1. McDonald now plays it into Mitrovic. Secondson. Mitrovic gives it away. I ain't seen much from Cheryl. However you want to pronounce his name. Going up against his former teammates. Should be interesting what happens. Will he be a curse and come back and haunt us and score a goal? You just can't tell, you know what I mean? You never know. We had De Bruyne do it to us, I think. He scored a great goal against us. David Luiz now. Kovakovic, Kante coming forward. Loses out this time once more. Mensah. And that is the end of the first half. 2-0 down. Fulham looked lively in the beginning. but conceded that first goal. Then the second was just a great piece of play. Maybe they're unlucky to concede the first, but the second was just great build-up play. Second half. Carney now. Winston, is that? I can't read his name. El Merchant or whatever, the guy who scored the own goal. And Chelsea would look to continue their performance from the first half, but people do tire. On the left wing, it's crossed it in. Oh, right across goal. Goalkeeper came out, and David Luiz with the clearance. A smart move, I feel, in some ways, but it didn't work out. Oh, what a great ball. I think that was from Moretta, I'm unsure. William now. With the cross. Oh, and it's cleared by Mensah. Mensah's been instrumental in this Fulham's back four. He's been a key part. Even though they conceded 2, he's been doing good work. Secondson. Sarri now wins the ball back from the midfield. Fulham still in possession. Sarri once more. Good passing this time with Fulham coming forward. Oh, it's brilliant build-up play. Oh, and Kante this time with the interception. Fulham doing well there. Chelsea back in possession now. William waiting for support with Aspilicueta overlapping. Yes, he does. Gets the ball. Plays it back into the centre. Time the Chelsea players waiting with such quality of Jorginho and Hazard. Loses out this time. And Cheryl this time from the midfield breaking forward. Mensah now trying to join the attack. Cheryl on the ball. What can he do against Luiz? Oh no, it's Alonso, sorry. And Alonso with a great tackle. Breaking up play, slowing it down. Jorginho coming off for Fabregas. If that is Sarri, really? Sarri coming off for Johnson or whatever? Who the hell was that? Sarri's doing brilliant. Oh, great piece of skill by Cheryl now. Clips it in over the top. Great header! And Kepa didn't have to go up for it. But a great bit of movement there from Fulham. A good header competing with Rudiger. But Sarri coming off is a big mistake. A big mistake. It's like Chelsea taking Kante off. I'm sorry, that's just the way I see it. It's like, come on, what are you doing? And we've got a few decent world-class players. Fulham have got 1 or 2, 3 decent players maybe. In Mensah, Cheryl and you know, Sarri himself. Doesn't, you know, no logic in taking him off. Fabregas now. Like I said, played really well against Pjork. Moretta trying to slip it through to Hazard trying to slip it through to Moretta. Didn't quite work out. Moretta plays it through. Kante, 1-on-1. Oh, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful goal. I love it. It was beautiful. It was so simple, but he slots it away. Calm on the ball. Great slip by, great, I think that's from Fabregas to Moretta, and then Moretta slips it through to Kante. That was a good goal. I loved it. Look at that. 1, 2, boom. On his own. Couldn't catch up with him, and he just beats the keeper. You got to be calm in that situation. Boom. Lovely. Caught on his wrong side. Not a hard shot, not a cracker. Just a simple slotted away. 61 minutes gone. Looking very comfortable.
Goal for Chelsea.
And Fulham go again. Again, a big mistake taking Sarri off. Just ridiculous. I'm annoyed for them. Because it's stupid. Segenson. Mitrovic now. Hazard now coming forward. Slips it through to William now. Will it be a matter of how many in the end? William now being held back. And this time it's a clearance once more from Fulham. Again, I'm not too sure who cleared it. Moretta. Trying to play it through. Wins the ball. Ooh. Hazard gets on the end of it and took a strike with his left foot.
Number 29, Morata. To be replaced by...
I think there's a substitution being made. Morata is coming off for Giroud. Yes, it is. Mitrovic is off for Fulham for Vieto. Now Vieto, I'm not too sure where he came from. Seville or AC Milan, or was it Atletico Madrid? I'm not too sure. One of the three of those clubs, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he's on loan now. They bought him, but I'm surprised he didn't start, to be honest with you. But he is a striker. Giroud deserves a run out after scoring 2 goals against Pilk. And like I said, he may start this game, so I don't know. But I've got a feeling that Sarri prefers Moretta on principle, and then to bring Giroud on, just because I think that's an age thing. Because I think he's got legs. You know, Moretta, I don't know. So if Cahill goes in the January transfer window, I wonder who we're going to be bringing in. If not a defender, or maybe we're going to keep it on with youth, or maybe we're bringing a striker. I'd like to get a Cardi. I won't even lie. There's a great cross in there, and he tried to swing for it, and it didn't work out. Clearance there by, there's Watson, Wilson. I don't even know who that is. Can't see his name. Kante now. Fabregas, lots of time and space on the ball, and a great strike from Hazard, I believe that was. Rico down with the save. And Willian is coming off for Moses. Moses hasn't really got a run out in the league, I believe. Corner this time, good header, no. Come back out to Chelsea. And so throw on to Fulham, Vito to take it. And Gusa, I believe it is, I don't know. Can't say his name, Mensah. Fulham now trying to get back in the attack. Sherrill. McDonald. Oh, lovely step overs. Segonson now. And there's a cross, and it's cleared by David Luiz. Fulham back in possession. 79 minutes gone. Oh, brilliant build-up play. Oh, that was wonderful. Good build-up play from Fulham. You knew they could attack, and they were attacking in the first half, and they didn't manage to do anything clinical, but the movement was there. But what a cracking goal. Kepa hasn't had to do anything for the past 60-70 minutes, really, and then all of a sudden that happens. Chelsea maybe fell asleep. Don't know. Didn't close their men down. And John Anson or something. Joe Anson? I don't know. I can't say his name, guys, so you have to bear with me of that. But 3-1 here. David Luiz. A little bit of hope for Fulham, but just a consolation goal at this point. Perhaps if it was 2-1, I could say they're back in it, but nice back heel there to Kovacevic. Fabregas now clips it into Moses, who clips it in. Maybe should have taken it on, but whatever. You make choices and you live by them. Alonso with the throw on. Kovacevic. Vieto. Lovely back heel from Vieto now. Trying to lay it off to Segonson. Kepa in possession. Luiz had it covered. Chelsea now coming forward once more. Giroud holding up play, waiting for support. He gets that support. Lovely little passes around the box. A wonderful strike. And Rico, oh man, it's been fantastic. I've got to be honest with you. I was offside anyway, but guys, I would literally, I've got to say, I mean, if I was going to give man of match to a Fulham player, it would be either Seri or Rico. I've got to be honest, Rico probably would have done it for me. But I always give it to the winning team, whoever wins or whatever. That's why I roll in that respect, regardless of, you know, I'm a Chelsea fan, that's why we do these. So for me, man, I could give it to so many players right now in the build-up. I partly want to give it to Fabregas. But then I've got to give it to Hazard? Oh, Kante. Yeah, Kante's done well as well. I won't even like that. A beautiful goal. Do you know what? I am switching in my mind between Kante and what's it called? Hazard. I won't even lie. Even Morata ain't done too badly. Do you know what? I'm going to give it to Kante. He's a midfielder. He's playing well. And he did score that cracking goal. Cheeky little goal. I loved it. Aspilicueta now with the cross. Ooh, sometimes I disagree with the computer. I won't even lie about that. Alonso as well has also played well. And that, guys, is the end of this week's simulation. I very much enjoyed it. It was a good game. We had some good build-up football. Good football in the build-up to the goals. Fulham did compete at various times, but it just didn't do enough of it for me. And they should have done a lot better. I will not even deny that. They should have been more consistent. They just had one or two moments at the end, which they should aim to improve on. And, you know, hopefully continue that kind of football throughout the games in itself. They're unlucky with the first goal, but two great strikes, one from Hazard and of course one from Kante with that brilliant little put away, which I absolutely loved. So yeah, it was a really good game today in respects to performance from Chelsea, but also not a bad performance from Fulham. They just needed to have kept that up to compete, and they might have got back in it kind of thing, but it did add chances a few and far between. Kepa had nothing to do, and their goalkeeper was busy as hell. And Rico, you know, from what I'm seeing here, I know it's just a game, but did perform really, really well at the end of the day. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. You can buy a t-shirt or you can donate to me, whatever, to help me run this channel. You know, that's the way it works here, more or less, if you want to, of course. And I will see you next time. Join me for the next one, which I'm not too sure who we got. I'm not too sure if it's an Arsenal. No, we got Wolves. I think we got Wolves. And this is a build-up, like every 2 or 3 days or whatever, we're going to have games in December. That's why I've delayed the Road to Glory. Because there's so much FIFA on my channel, we just come off the back at the end of a journey, and then I've got the simulations in December coming up, like a game every 3 games, every 3 days, which is insane. And then I've got, you know, then I'll have Road to Glory as well. It's like Jesus. So you know what I mean. Let's have a break. Let's be smart about it. Let's start 2019 with the Road to Glory, and I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching.